Tom Starr bringing tribal techno vibes to Solar Stone 7 Cities, out now on Armada. Art Bat, Fatum and Christoph are all on the way, but now let's reveal this week's Record of the Week.
Group Therapy with Above and Beyond. Record of the Week. Record of the Week.
Well, I know one of the highlights coming off our boat party was the brand new Garden State mix of No One on Earth, which you can of course check out now. We're pleased to say that Marcus Chusso and Matt Fellner are going to be a big part of our Anjuna future, and our journey together starts with their first single on the label. It's out today, and it was a bit of a favourite for many of us from Anjuna Beats Volume 15. Welcome to the family, Garden State. This is Surreal.
Welcome to the Beat Radio Bali. It's Thursday night, and we're joining the Trance Collective here tonight with DJ ST and Mr. Belvedere. Mr. Belvedere is joining from all the way from Kemang. If anybody doesn't know where Kemang is, it's over in South Jakarta. I'm not sure if he's tuned in or not, but we're here. He's on mute. Yeah, so it's all about what we were doing last week, what's going to be happening this week. It's Thursday Night Boogie with DJ ST and Mr. Belvedere. And group therapy in the background.
Hello.
Have you been enjoying the vibe so far? With we had a set from James Taylor earlier, and then just recently something from Above and Beyond. We've got some fans of Above and Beyond out there, I'm sure. They are one of the biggest acts around the world. And speaking about big acts, we've got one from Kemang right now, kind of ready to join the show. Let's see if he can come in here. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello. I think you should try again.
Hello.
Well, there you are. You can't hear me? Well, if you can't hear me, you got a problem at your end. Yes.
No.
Yes. Okay. Yes. So.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Good evening. Are you there?
Yes. Good evening. Who am I speaking to?
You are on the most exciting Thursday night on radio. It's Thursday Night Boogie with DJ ST
with Miss Al Twain.
Yeah, Miss Belvedere. Yeah, how's your week been?
I've never been called that before.
Yeah, how's your week been?
Well, the week's been good. What day is it? Thursday.
Wow.
Week 1 of unlockdown. Good. You know, things are reviving here in the big city.
1 week already since the place has been open.
Yeah, I think the doors opened, the shutters opened on Monday, and from what I see in the city with the traffic and whatnot, everyone's I think pretty glad to be out and about.
And that was after last week's riots in the street, so obviously that wasn't totally locked down.
Well, clearly not.
They should have all been locked up.
Yeah. Let's see what happens in 2 weeks when. Anyway, who knows what goes on there.
Did you get
anyway? The good news is things are happening. Did I get out there and were you going to ask if I was there?
Well, you can get down there with your camera, get a few shots for Instagram or something. You know, that's what it's all about with a riot, isn't it?
I just wait for people to send me social media blasts and videos.
That'd be Mr. Rich, I guess, who's probably tuned in somewhere.
Yeah, I think he was in the helicopter hovering around the roundabout there at, near the monument.
Was that when he had his motorcycle accident? Ended up in the hospital?
Yeah, I think you're getting hourly updates on that as well. And so am I. And we wish him the best,
Yes.
Richard.
Okay.
To get well soon.
Let's hope he sorts himself out. So, did you get out? Have you been out? Have you had a beer down at Eastern Promise or something?
No, no, thanks. I've actually been playing a bit of golf very, very early in the morning. Out at the Bogor area. What a beautiful place that is.
Yeah.
a stone's throw from Jakarta. But the birds are singing, and there's lots of wildlife out there, and it's a great place to be early morning.
I reckon so.
Very good.
Yeah. I've been hitting Padma Beach here in downtown.
I did see that.
Kuta.
I did see that, and some of the photos you sent are very similar to ones sent back in the 70s and 80s. And I believe, didn't you get to Bali in the 70s?
Well, it's very close. It was actually January 1980 was the first time I set foot on the island.
I was a year off, but yeah, it looks very beautiful, and I think I don't know, from what I see, it's the islands had a time to breathe, and I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, it seems to be coming back. The days of me walking along alone on the beach seem to be long gone at the moment.
Does that annoy you?
I liked the good old days, the lockdown days.
I'm waiting for your book. Do you think there'll be a book of DJ ST's days in back in the day,
early days,
up to now?
I'm not sure.
I think I'd probably buy it.
Maybe you'd be one of the few, but I was explaining a story last night to one of my friends and about my first night in Bali, and it's kind of it's a bit dodgy. I don't know if I can get away with it.
I'd love to hear it. I think some of us would like to hear it.
Well, you know about Sanur.
I think we got the time, don't we? We've got the listeners, that's for sure.
That's true. They're all tenterhooks there. Yeah, but that was in Sanur back in 1980, and the first night, and we were taken. I was with a couple of friends of mine. I'm sure I've told you the story before. A couple of friends, young, we were 18 years old, so and
18.
Yeah, and
photos, please.
Well, I'd put a bunch on Instagram, but that's a private account. A while ago, actually, on the anniversary of 40 years. That was back in January.
Wow.
Then. What happened? There was an older brother of one of my friends who happened to be about 21, and he had been to Bali before, probably a couple of times. And they go, "Oh, you got to come with us. You got to come with us. You got to come with us." And I think it was the first night we ended up in one of these Sanur, backstreet bars.
Yeah.
I better not go any further.
Okay. Great story. That these stories are available on audiobooks, and I can't wait.
Anyway, so one thing led to another, and here I am living the rest of my life here.
The curse continues.
Yes. Well, for who? For the people in Sanur. No. Actually, I drove through Sanur last night, as I was saying, and I was through Denpasar and Sanur, and we're looking for noodles, because I'm big on noodles right now. There is a reason for that, but I'll go into that later. But I'm trying to find the best noodles in town. So we're in upper Gatsu Subroto up north in Denpasar, and then into Veteran, Geelong Veteran in the central Denpasar city. Then we're over in Sanur to find some ice cream over at Massimo's Gelato, very famous.
Oh, delicious, yes.
Now you've been there, right? I think everybody in the world has been there. Anyway, so but we drove through Sanur, and it's like a Wednesday night, 8:30, right? And it's totally dead from one end to the other. I think Casablanca was open, and Massimo.
Casablanca.
Yeah,
right.
Hotspot for the live music.
I do know I did meet the owner from Casablanca many years ago. What was his name?
Ocean, his name.
Yeah, Casablanca.
Dutch guy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Ocean, his name was.
That's right. That's what I said.
What a very charming individual he is. I wish him well.
Yeah, they're open again. They had 10 people in there when I drove past.
Wow.
So they're doing it pretty tough over in Sanur, as well as just about everywhere else. But what I wanted to talk to you tonight was about photos,
Right.
and the effect photos are having on us nowadays. They've always said that photos, say 1,000 words.
Yes, nice segue.
Yes, and I'm a bit of a writer, so I know my way around a photo and a few words. But we started the Beat magazine, 20 years ago, and the main thrust of the magazine was photos, right? And at that time, there was not much else going on. There wasn't any social media, there wasn't anything online. It was just before Facebook and all this. So we really hit it on the photos, and that's probably what took the beat to the next level, because people love seeing themselves, in photographs.
Well, I mean, when I first traveled to Bali, and I don't think we knew each other, one of the very first publications I picked up was The Beat. And of course, the first thing I do is flip to the photos. I mean, was The Beat magazine the Instagram of the 80s and 90s?
Well, maybe, who knows? Who knows? Maybe it inspired, some of these people.
Yeah.
Maybe they came on a holiday and they picked up The Beat and thought, we
Very
could
true,
do
very
amazing
true.
things with photos here.
Well, I must say that one of them, I'm looking at, I'm gradually closing down a social media account of mine, which is Facebook. And, I Googled, how do I get all those photos up? Because, of course, I had a laptop stolen, hadn't back up and whatever else. But, of course, all these photos, the important ones, are on Facebook. Or I must have posted them because they were important. Anyway.
And a long time ago, right?
And a long time ago, and we're talking, when did Facebook kick in? 2008, 9?
That's right. Well, it was 2004 it started, but by the time... I
Yeah.
noticed, actually, the other day, I joined it in 2007, which was...
Yeah, I would have been just after that.
early
And of course, anyway, it
adopter.
says, And of course, it gives the option of, do you want to download all your photos? I said, absolutely, I do, because I'd like to download all the photos and sweep up the place and eventually close down the Facebook account. And of course, it was very helpful and did. And there's 500 and whatever 76 photos of great time since 2000 and whenever I started it.
Yep.
So memories. It's
Well,
all
that's
about memories.
true. I had all my photos, and obviously I've got stacks of photos over the beat years, and I had them all on some hard drive, and I was downloading or trying to update one of my computers, and I had anyway, I messed it up, and I lost the whole lot. Then it was going to cost me $8 million to get the photos back. To get the hard
I do
drive.
recall that.
To get the hard drive back. And I was thinking about the photos, right? I was thinking about the photos. There are a bunch of old girlfriends, and just like, Jesus Christ. Maybe for the kids, but for the old girlfriends, I don't think I want to spend another $8 million on.
You already did, didn't you? Anyway.
Anyway, I noticed.
I wish Adam was here to comment, but anyway.
I did. No, yeah, I did invite him, but he's busy.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've got all. This is another thing, because what made me think of photos this week was that I've got all these backed up CDs of photos from every edition of the Beat magazine, and they're all half of them are just falling to pieces. They're just unreadable. Which takes me back to something I heard once about new technology and how absolutely useless it is. That because they're all scratched or whatever. I don't know, over 20 years, anything can happen. And but then someone was talking about the Magna Carta, which was written over 1,000 years ago and still exists. Right, you can still see it in some cathedral in the UK and England. And it's 1,000 years old, and you can still go through the pages, and it's still, you can still read it. And you think about half the stuff that's going, all these photos and everything that are just blasting around the world now, they're not going to exist another 10 seconds. It's gone.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I think the key thing, back it up.
Yeah, but even I don't know. I think it's just so much. We're saturated with all this media that none of it really has any importance anymore.
Well, that's right.
think.
I mean, you're going to look at you and a table of 20 people eating something, and
That's right. Yeah. Well, I remember when the old days when you with your mother or whatever, and a big box or suitcase of old photos, and going through it, and you spend the whole night sort of flicking through these old photos from family photos from years gone by. And it had some sense about it. Now, what are you going to do?
It did. You used to put it on the projector and say, "Okay, next."
That's a fun night, isn't it? I used to do that with Super 8 movies as well. But anyway, another interesting topic. Last week this week on October 12th, it was the anniversary of the first Bali bomb.
Ah, yes, I did see that.
Yeah, and I didn't even see anything on social media at all, anywhere. Nobody even mentioned it.
I mean, I saw a couple of, Bali, whatever, celebrities or whatever else post a couple of things, or opinion leaders. And,
Who are they?
Did,
obviously, I don't follow them.
Yeah, they did commemorate that. And, I guess, months and years goes by. But yeah, it was 20 years ago, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
It was 18 years ago. 2002.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So
Right,
you weren't taking notice of the post anyway. So that's my point. Nobody gives a hoot anymore about anything, especially in the
What was that
pandemic.
again?
Especially in the pandemic here. Or maybe
Well,
not.
yeah, let's just forget about it, won't we?
What do you think the influences have been in your personal life with this pandemic year?
I don't think there's been any. I mean, I've unfollowed a lot of people. I think it's all just,
Well, you're off social media or something.
Well, I'm not off social media, but I mean, I think the influencers who want to, show themselves doing, amazing things, whatever else. I think they're probably out of a job soon, aren't they? Or have been, or already are.
I don't know.
I mean,
think maybe everyone's out of a job.
Well, I think we're all, most of us are. But I don't know. Where does the influencer go from here? I do see a few that I know and whatnot, and I think they're probably running out of a bit of material at the moment.
It makes you wonder. Because nobody's traveling anywhere, so who are they influencing?
Well, yeah, there's only so many pictures of a waterfall you can send, right?
Yeah, or a fancy hotel that's not even open, So,
yeah.
And the way
breakfast delivered to your door with spongy eggs.
What, to London or something? Anyway, right. So it looks like speaking of pandemics, it looks like Europe's sort of panicking again. I don't know, but that's.
Well, yeah, I was just on BBC, and I think Paris is going to be locked down. Restaurants have to close at 11. That's very kind of them, isn't it?
Yeah, what's the difference between 11 and 12?
It's a very good question. It's like, another lockdown in Paris. Restaurants now have to close at 11 p.m. I mean, if I'm eating after 11 p.m., I probably may have a few drinks after that. But, these days, I'm pretty much done by 10. But, I mean, are they curbing the pandemic? I don't know.
Well, there's
when you're in Paris, obviously you've been there many times, but and so have I. But you eat quite late. You can get a table at 9, 10. But these things wrap up around then. I think they want everyone out by then. So let's see what happens there.
Yeah. Well, this. Well, we hope everything moves very quickly, and even my daughter's thinking about trying to come to Bali at Christmas, and I'm wondering, is that going to be possible? Is it,
Where's she now?
And right now she's in Lisbon in Portugal, so arrived there a couple of days. She's been in London for the last few months, following the dream, living the dream, doing a bit of modelling or what have you. She got some pretty good jeans. I don't know from where, but I'm not talking about Levi's.
Anyway.
So anyway,
that's the big question. We'll cover that off another day.
Well, yeah, could have been someone else.
It must have. I'm not commenting.
And apparently Finn's is opening on 24th of December. So
yes,
maybe
I did hear that. Some good source.
I don't know. If it's when exactly are they going to let the foreign tourists in? Nobody's really too sure.
Nobody knows. I had a very good chat with the people of Holy Wings the other day.
Holy Wings.
Holy Wings, as they,
is that an airline?
Well, they are building that large structure next to Finn's.
Oh right. Oh, it was a polemic about that place. But anyway, I won't go into it.
Yeah, that's okay. Fine.
Oh, we could.
Thought I'd mention it.
And then what do they say? They're going to open up in 10 years?
I think it's sooner than that, but anyway, keep in touch on that one. I'm probably speaking too much, but yeah.
I'm sure you know. I'm sure you know a lot of secrets you can tell us here on live.
I do. I know a lot of secrets. As I'm the ears and eyes of Indonesia.
All right. Hey, what I would suggest, right? I've got a suggestion. Open up the Beat website, thebeatbali.com. Right.
Okay.
Are you in front of the computer? Let me suggest
I'm in
that.
front of many. You just asked me to open YouTube, but anyway, yeah.
No, but I was just checking if we're on live and it is working. I checked it myself. But I want to go through the events that are happening this week.
Okay, go for it. Ready?
You were supposed to open it up and join me, but anyway.
Oh. So what was that? What was that URL again? The Beat.
Yeah, it's the most popular magazine in town. Thebeatbali.com.
Thebeatbali.com.
Yeah, we're working on that. Now, as all the listeners who got your websites open?
Mm-hmm.
I hope you had
Anyway.
Oh my God, it's Miss M. I can hear her.
She's on the phone.
Oh my God, okay.
Yeah, just do it with Anna. So I saw that you already.
All right, yeah. Okay. She's wishing us the best.
Okay, I've got it here. So,
right.
okay, I got it here. I'll do a segue. Red Ruby.
Red Ruby.
Thursday, October 15th. That's tonight.
That's right now. You know, we are cutting edge. If you actually go to Bali events page, it has the whole thing. But anyway, we'll just click on there. Bali events. This is like a little tutorial on how to get through to the events page on the beach.
This is good for me because I probably will come there in the next week or so.
Okay, listeners, everybody on the Bali events page.
But Red Ruby Thursday, October 15th. That's tonight. Starts at 10 p.m. Mark Roberts and Mark Wilde.
Yeah, that's going to be another huge night at Red Ruby. They
commonly known as Masquerade Thursday.
Yeah, they have. Please be advised, this is a limited capacity event.
Of course, it would be.
We suggest to arrive early or book a table in advance. Let's get on the line.
Belvedere vodka available.
Is it?
Yeah,
should be. It's not listed, but maybe it should be.
Just ask for it.
They've only listed the cheap offers, I guess. I don't know. I think Belvedere's kind of, I don't think nowadays they're really charging a lot for booze. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
What about Jakarta? How's the nightlife there going? You hear much about it?
Well, I mean, we're 4 days into the shutters opening here. I went to a very nice lunch at Vong Kitchen, which is in the SCBD building, which they have a very fabulous rooftop, the Hakkasan venue.
Oh, okay.
And where else?
Was it busy?
I'm going to. Sorry.
Was it busy?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, lunch was very busy.
Right.
All full tables. I'm going to Ivy, which is part of the Monty's Senapati group, which is very busy at the moment. Very good deliveries and whatnot, but they're open for biz. And I will be going to AA.
It's about time you went.
Yeah, well, I was going to say that myself. Great joke. Thanks for stealing it. Yeah.
All right.
You there?
What is AA exactly?
Well, it's Alcoholics Anonymous.
They got a bar.
But yes, it is. It's kind of a speakeasy, part of the Ismaya group.
All right. It's called AA. How about that?
Yeah. But very, very nice bar. It's probably one of the best bars in Jakarta currently. Amazing drinks, great setup, beautiful lounges. Great
awesome.
aircon. Very slick place.
And it's only just opened.
No, it's been open for just over a year now. Probably, I would almost have to say 2, as long as I've been here anyway.
Okay. All right, so I'll have to get up there and find these new places with you, I'm sure.
Yeah, please come and visit. Your rooms are ready.
Yes, the Bridge, a new happening bar club in front of Metis, more or less. The old Mixology.
Ah, yes.
You know that place? Yeah, the Bridge, Wonderland, Bali, Indonesia. That's on tonight from 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. downstairs with DJ Jana.
Goodness.
It's a bit of a set. 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. the Crystal Flower. I think that's upstairs. They got Kilo Do and Mike Wild. How about that? They got a free flow. They got a free flow from, I think it's 10 to 12. Premium alcohol.
A free flow. Really?
Premium alcohol. It costs you, I think, 100,000 or something.
What consists of premium alcohol? I'd love to know.
Yeah, I thought it was premium. I went down there, right, and the premium, and they gave me a Smirnoff, and I thought, oh, that must be imported from Russia. And no, it's one from Tabernan. I go, shit. All right, this is pretty premium. All right.
Ah, that's quite exclusive.
Well, they should have had a bit of Belvedere in the mix, but
Yeah,
wasn't to be seen.
Well, I'm not a charity, but anyway, yeah. Keep going.
Tonight down at the Forge.
Ah, what a place!
Forgy,
I can't wait to go.
Forge. Huh? Yeah.
Forgy.
Yeah, we've got Ian Charles. Ian Charles on the decks at 10 p.m. That's pretty cool.
Ian, amazing bloke.
You know him? Right.
No.
Okay. I've known him for years. Actually, he's been on the show.
Okay.
He's a bit of an old school DJ.
So Ian
Double
from Red
Six.
Ruby.
No. Is it?
Okay.
Anyway, no, it's Ian from Forge and everywhere else in the last 20
just
years.
Checking. Just checking. That he was out.
Yeah, so they also have like 15,000 Heineken middies, beers.
Wow.
And what else? I've sort of missed that. Where is he? Here he is. Got it right here. Somewhere. My love. Thirsty Thursdays, it's called. Check it out. Yeah, they got 15,000 Heineken, San Miguel Light. Wolf Blast.
They're giving away 15,000 Heinekens?
15,000 rupiah, I imagine. It says 15k Heineken San Miguel Light.
I thought you said there's 15,000 Heinekens.
They're expecting a crowd.
They're about to jump on a plane.
Yeah, bring a truckload home. 35,000 Wolf Blast wines. How about that?
Wow. Well, I guess Richard's
All over that.
all over that. Like
Even craft beers for 25k. Little creatures.
craft beers. Wow.
Unbelievable. How do they make money? How do they make any money out of it? How does anybody make any money anymore? I don't know.
How's anyone paying any bills?
I don't think they do. I think that's the way they work. Hard to say.
Okay.
So, yeah. Actually, the DJs, they get it rocking down there. It's a bit of an older crowd. I kind of enjoy it. I've been down there and watching the football, actually, lately, on the weekends. That's kind of fun down at the Forge. So let's move on to the next event around town tonight, which is nothing. Is Shishi open? I think it is.
It's always open, isn't it?
I think it's from Wednesday to...
No. Okay. I did see my Instagram. I think Shishi sort of slid past my eyes there. I don't know.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
We're right onto it. Well, normally they have the big night on Wednesdays, don't they? So the ladies' night where they give
Wednesday to Sunday.
Yeah.
7 p.m.
And what's on tonight?
Thursday is free entry all night and 2 hours free flow drinks from 9 until 11. So, yeah. Put your pants on. In an hour, it's going to be kicking.
Right, and they've also got new competition in town because La Favela opened up.
Who's that? Oh, is that the opening again?
It's already open. I went. It was. I think it was last Thursday.
I think we spoke about Miss M with that one. Did you go?
We went. I went for one. It was exactly the same as every time, as before.
Busy?
Well, it was packed. That back bar, which is sort of upstairs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that place. Very nice.
The one at the back behind the garden, but it's the second floor, not the first floor. That was closed, but the rest of it was open, and it was packed from to the gills. And a big queue big queue of people down the road, and
oh, really? A queue as well? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's good to see.
I don't know where those people came from, really.
Yeah.
Hard to say.
That's a good sounding board for the rest of the town, I suppose.
It's very local, obviously, because we don't have any foreign tourists coming, which is, people should take advantage of that, because, normally everywhere's packed with all these tourists and everyone getting drunk everywhere. And at the moment, it's a little bit more civil. So, not so out there,
Boule heavy.
Boule in your face.
G'day, mate.
That's not Friday. What are we doing here? Hold on. I'm looking at the next one, but I think it's on the wrong day. I think it's on Saturday. Yeah, we got the wrong day on there. Saturday, October 17th. There's a big show down at LV8.
Ah, yes.
The crew from down there. I'm not sure if it's associated with them, but it's definitely some of the people involved at Omnia. But they're they're putting on a bit of a show with some of the the well-known DJs, the well-known underground DJs.
There's some tentacles on that one. Yeah, there is, and I think Mr. Baker's involved in that, sort of spreading the good word around the town.
What were you calling him earlier?
It's a very
Bali Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that was accurate or not.
I hope that goes really well for them.
I think it will. There's a bit of hype. There's a bit of feeling in the air. You've got Jazzarima, who seems to be pretty hot stuff. James Taylor is one of the biggest DJs in town, and we had him on a repeat of the interview we had earlier, right? A couple of hours ago, with a set of his. Always plays great music, Yeah. And he's the king of LV8 after last year's Sash parties, from Sydney. Absolutely nailed it. I went down there a couple of times. It was always packed. So
good.
LV8 going through the roof. All right. But on Friday night, footy starts again. Well, we're excited about that.
Yeah.
Not really. My team got knocked out in the first round.
So we're getting into the grand finals, are we not?
Well, this is semi-finals.
Both rugby league and Aussie rules.
No, is it semi-finals? What do they call it? Semi-finals or preliminary finals? I don't know. But next week is the grand final.
Wow. So who's in that?
We'll find out on the weekend. I would say could be Tigers, could be Port Adelaide, could be Lions, could be Geelong. There's 4 left in it, and any of them could win.
Okay.
Red Ruby.
I'll be tuning. Yeah.
Kaiser Walden. Cats.
One of my favorite DJs. Hardest working man on the island.
Really?
Love him. Yeah.
He's been a bit quiet lately. Haven't seen much.
Has he?
Yeah, so good on him. Why not? A bit like my boy John. Very quiet. Doesn't go out. He's got his girlfriend here, and that's it. He's done.
Okay. There you go.
Mirror.
Is that still around?
Still rocking. You like Mirror, right? You're a bit of a Mirror dude.
I love Mirror. In fact, I posted something from 2016 when we had the Belvedere Summit.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, did you see that? Yeah, you were there, of course.
Did I like it? I hope I did.
I loved it. It was, we had a we've always had a great relationship with Mirror, and I wish them success in the future.
Exactly.
Especially with us.
Well, it's always been a popular place, hasn't it? With
it is.
Local kind of crowd.
Very beautifully constructed. It's an amphitheater of fun and enjoyment. I love it.
It's amazing. It really is amazing how much people have to, how much effort you have to put into a nightclub to get that look that people are going to be interested in, right? To get people through the door, you have to spend $1 million to get them in the door, right?
Yes, you do.
Is that fair enough? And especially up in Jakarta, there's a lot of fancy places up there, right?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of things coming to town.
Well, the ones that are there already, the dragonflies and blowfishes and I'm not sure what else is there. I haven't been there for a few years.
Yeah. They're all coming to town. They're all reinvigorating.
Are they open? Are those places?
Dragonfly is. I think Blowfish is done.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it should be. Anyway, Rise. Imani Rooftop.
What? Is my friend still what's the guy? The man in the hat.
Ahmed, yeah. His son.
Is he still around? Is Ahmed still around?
I imagine so, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw him down there. I saw him down there.
Very great father and son. Wish them the best as well.
Yeah,
Send them my love.
They've got the restaurants and the rooftops. And the rooftop, actually, Saturday night is a real good one because it's got Shamui and Co. This week they got Shamui, Dabra, and Wisdi playing.
From Shamui and Wisdi, and another couple of my favorite DJs of that island.
Yeah, and I was there a couple of weeks ago, and it was rammed, and I was totally, it was a good night.
Nice.
That night I ended up in Delta, so we really pushed the envelope, you could say.
We'll have to add that one to the audiobooks that is released later in 2021.
Adventures of 2020.
Wow.
That's amazing stuff. That's Rise at Imani Rooftop on Saturday, 17th of October.
Yes.
So it's all happening, isn't it, this weekend? It's
okay.
You just can't get away from it. And also on Monday, everyone sort of forgets about Monday, but Rio Citic, down there at Ryoshi is...
I mean, come on. It's a favorite.
It's the biggest night.
Doesn't matter what night it is. When he's playing, it could be any night.
Yeah, exactly. But that Monday night at Ryoshi's been going on for over 10 years. And continues as strong as ever. It's down there a month or so ago.
A very enjoyable night. Lots of Russians.
We love the Russians.
We just.
They are so hot. Anyway, so I reckon that just about brings us to the end of the show. What do you got going on this weekend?
Tomorrow I'm gonna jump into SCBD area and have a look around because this is the first weekend of things been open in a couple of weeks.
Right.
Where I go, I'm not sure, but I'm going to put some pants and a shirt on, and I'm going to be out.
Oh, really? So you're going to go out into Clubland, is it?
No.
Good on you, man.
No. I'll just talk to people the next day who's been to a club and back.
That sounds like a safer option, yes. Anyway.
Exactly.
So this is Thursday Night Boogie without Miss M. And with DJ ST and Mr. Belvedere. Hope you've enjoyed the show. We're going to go back to Mr. Above and Beyond. Thanks for joining the show, Mr. Belvedere.
Great to be here, and thank you, The Beat Bali.
All right.
Love you lots.
Always happy to have a chat. All right, back to the music.